Welcome back to another episode of Cats Out the Bag. I'm your girl, Kat. Welcome to our Father's Day episode. Today I have two daddies with me.
Hey, daddies. Hey. We made it. Yeah.
Ain't no hood like fatherhood.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay.
Dad
Zoom
life,
in on the shirt.
hashtag
Yeah,
dad
zoom in on the
life.
shirt. Zoom in on the shirt. Dad
While
life.
the camera's on him, introduce yourself.
Listen,
Ooh.
Jailhouse, I'm here.
Oh.
They always catch me on Burn After Rolling on Wednesdays a lot, but we here now for the first time. Cats out the bag,
Yeah,
man.
Cats
Couldn't
Out
wait.
the
I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Bag.
super excited. I love Father's Day. I'm here.
Word,
Shout out to my daughter. She
Aw.
here in the building.
It's like having
Elizabeth,
two
I love
birthdays.
you. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna
Two
have a great
birthdays
time.
is crazy.
What are you talking about?
It's like you get your birthday in the summer because you're an Aquarius.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that. See?
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, my birthday in January. But with that being said,
My birthday-
it's
my
the biggest
birthday
sweater,
in
the
2
biggest
weeks.
ripper. We checking in with Cat is out the bag. Father Day special, you know the vibes. Real man wear pink.
That's it.
Ooh.
I
Real
hold you. You
man
ain't gonna catch
wear
me in pink.
You don't catch me in pink?
Nah.
You
That's
never
a
wear
pink?
pink?
I got a shirt with a little bit of pink in it, but that's it.
That's it?
What kind of shirt is it?
All white. Fashion Nova. That's it.
Oh,
Life, and it says life is art.
Life-
it's a little,
life
it's
is
a little-
art?
It's a little colorful.
Look.
Is
And
the words in pink?
And nah, the words is in black. I went out to Nicki Minaj concert.
So what's
Facts.
pink?
You would.
It's like it's a star or something.
The
Oh, yeah.
buttons.
Yeah, no, chill. It's a t-shirt.
We're good.
No, I ain't superhero. I ain't changing nothing like that. It's a T.
It's a T. It's a T. It's a T.
Something
Nah.
white.
And I don't
I
know.
went out to the Nicki Minaj concert with wifey. Feel me? We bought it up for her birthday concert. That shit
Hey.
was you know what I'm saying? Gag City in the building.
Barb, stand up.
Okay.
So let's roll right into it. So this is going to be the first Father's Day since my dad passed. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Sleep in peace, man.
Sleep
Rest
in
in
peace.
peace, big dog.
We got get another shot for that. We need that.
Another shot for
Yeah,
We got
the
past
bottles
that
across
Spinola.
the room.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so good. We get it.
But let's
Take a
roll
sip.
right into it.
Grab that boy. Let's get it.
Let's pour it up for our dead homies.
Yo.
Not call your father the
Yo,
homie.
it's
He was the fucking homie.
definitely
Yo.
not the little OG, the big one.
That was a big OG.
You feel me?
Yo. I
Big
can't.
time.
He's right. Listen, he right here doing this shot with us.
That's it. That's a fact.
Hear that.
That's what it sees. Let's get it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, that one for the fathers right there.
Yeah,
Oh, you chasing?
with the
Not
Modelo.
on camera. Not on camera.
Yeah. Put a little hair in your chest.
Ooh, they got a
Listen, I need some Kool-Aid right now, but this is gonna have to do.
Welcome to Cats Out the Bag. Get yourself a water.
except for water.
Might need a throw-up bag too.
Mm-mm.
Wow, with the tequila.
That's a fact.
Let's get it.
So let's roll right into it.
Let's get it.
What does being a father mean to you? And I'm gonna start with Dickum.
They ain't gonna throw me right now.
Under the bus.
What does a father means to be? Dang, I don't know how to put that in words. I don't know. It's pretty much the way I move now is different. So everything I do for him. So I'm just getting him ready each day to take over and be a man himself. So it's like I got to think about him and every action I do. So and then right now I got the brand, so I'm leaving that behind him too. So it's like I don't want him working when he get older. I'm like, yo, nah, boom, you got this. He gonna step into being straight a boss if you want to go that way. So it's me, just every day I do everything every process I'm making is all for him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, that's my heart right there.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you?
What's the father be? What's the question again? My fault.
What is a father?
What does being a good father mean to you?
You
Being a
didn't
good
say
father.
good father.
Oh, being
I
a good.
did.
What does being a good father mean?
Yeah.
Like
To
action
you.
wise, or just mean?
To you, like, what's your definition of it? If
Of
somebody
being a
asks you,
good, being a good father.
yeah.
All right, so for me, it's more or less being there. Number one, first and foremost, being there.
So presence.
Presence, gotta be present.
Presence heavy.
Got super.
OD.
Then it's also your character. You feel me? How you conduct yourself around your child, there or when they there and they not there. You feel me? But at the end of the day, when they not there, you're gonna get crazy. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, like how you said, you gotta think about them at all times in every aspect of what you do. So it's like that little angel on your shoulder. You feel me? You got always things like,
Right.
damn, I want to get crazy. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
got something to live for. I got something to do. I got something to think about. So
Can't be crashing out.
definitely get me crashing out.
Can't be crashing out.
Mm-mm.
Too much to live for right now.
Word.
Yeah, too much at
Word.
stake.
Okay. The life
Chips are too high.
Chips are way too high.
What was your father like growing up?
Whoo. See,
The big dog himself. Talk about it.
okay, big dog.
Talk
word.
about it.
OG.
OG.
My man's was like, so, all right. So my cops was the boys. He was a CO. So he was super strict.
Was he CO in the home
What?
too?
Drill sergeant.
OD. You thought it was a military base. You came in the crib.
Oh no!
Everybody already know. Uncle Rob, he don't play. Nah,
Don't play.
don't play.
Lights out.
Like, listen, that's
What?
it. Cook good. Barbecues, always having a good time.
Clean
Barbecues, parties. Yeah, now my mother was heavy on that. Not really my pops. He didn't really care. He just reinforced. He was more or less like the reinforcer growing up. So like my mother with black, but then she was like, go to him and turn up on him. So when he come and he turns up, it's like
He's turning up.
Yeah, word. It's like if you ain't
He's
did it
pulling out his
now,
nightstick.
if you ain't do it, word. Fuck the nightstick. Listen, he come with
Hands
that
and
belt,
feet.
man. Listen, man. Yeah, now we grew up heavy on the belt, so it's like
Heavy on
he
the
was.
belt.
But that's my man. At the end of the day, he was super loving, and he was always there. It was never nothing that my father wasn't there for, or he didn't make time for. Like football game, even if I was on the sideline, my father was always there. You feel me? He didn't care. He was there every game.
Right.
We're heavy, so it's like he was always just there. I remember his presence more or less than anything, and it's just him being himself, funny
Mhm.
as hell. In the car ride, jamming, turned up. That's how I get my music from him. Heavy DMX, heavy old school hip hop. You feel me? So like,
Going crazy.
yeah, nah, that's my dog.
You know, people say like the importance of presence. You ever see those videos where like the kids are coming out on stage and then you see their eyes scanning the room until they finally meet with their parents' eyes in the room? Those videos fucking
You
have
know,
me
crazy.
crying.
It's crazy because you could see that even like I see that now with her.
That's
Like,
a
I see, like you said, like
Right.
with Elizabeth, fuck that. Like she coming out on stage as well as a recital or just
Yeah.
a competition. Like you see, just like your brother.
Once
I'd be
they
like,
spot you?
just smile still.
Yeah.
But look, and it's like, look, hi, I'm over here. They just be
Smile.
hey, you know,
Uh-huh.
but it's just, that's how
They
it
don't
is.
care
Though.
what no one else
I
besides
think
you.
as a kid, you gonna always be nervous. You gonna feel like, damn, I'm alone up here. I'm scared.
Once you see your family in the
It's
room, though, it feels
locked
like you're
in.
like, this is
OD.
like a
What?
family.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
putting
lit.
another performance
It's
for my
lit.
people.
Bring out the best of yourself.
Yes.
You know? So
Lit.
yeah, nah.
What about you? You have a father growing up?
Yeah, he wasn't as present. It was like I said, my relationship with my father was like the relationship with like a close friend you don't see all the time. Someone you grow up with, but then you know life, y'all go separate ways. But when y'all get back together, it's like no time was lost.
Right.
So every time I saw him, like he wasn't there all the time, but when we saw each other, it was nothing but love. We lock it in, boom. Then we go about our business. So we just like catch up on everything that was going on between the time the last time I saw him.
But you know what that is probably because you're like distinctly a part of him. So like it's like two non-tethered souls.
I think it's that, and I think it's
Like a
it's,
cousin that you don't get to see
Yeah.
a lot.
But it's still like it's still like your boy
Like
though.
your
It's
boy.
like,
Like,
'cause even I don't see him all the time, but
facts.
every time we link up, boom, it's like no time was lost.
Because before this, I can tell I won't see this man. I ain't see this man like a couple of months.
That's a fact.
Right.
But you would never know that outside.
Yeah,
You would
outside
never know that.
Like you would.
Outside
Right.
looking at you thought we would be chilling every single day.
day.
Nah,
Right.
it's not like that.
Do you hold
love is
any
love.
animosity towards him because he wasn't around every day?
In the beginning, I did. But then like when I got like I want to say like mid-20s, I had to sit down with my mom and whatnot. That's when, because in the beginning, like I didn't really know too much. So when I started getting older, they're like, "Oh, we can start having certain conversations with you." So then I started learning about why certain things didn't work out, why he wasn't always around like that. So I was like, I did it. That anger, that rage I had told him like why he wasn't always there. That went away.
Mm-hmm.
So the anger left and this love and compassion came in.
Right.
So our bond became even stronger. But like he passed away like 2 years ago. So I didn't think it was going to affect me the way it did
Mhm.
because he wasn't always there. So when he wasn't there no more, I was like, that shit, it hurt.
Mhm.
So I'm like, yo, now that's still my father though. It's like, damn, he's not here no more.
Right.
Like certain things, because certain answers and questions, only he can do that.
Right.
She couldn't do that. Like even my mom, like I'll go to her, ask her certain things. She'll be like, go to your uncle. Go to your grandfather. She couldn't answer certain things. Certain questions a female can't answer about a male. So it's like not having there, so now I can't really go to him and ask those questions. But no, it was always love. And he did install certain things within me the short period of times he was with me.
Right.
So it's like I don't really hold nothing against him, nothing like that. And I know, like, growing up now, like being in my 30s, and like, yeah, I am my father's son. Like, I'm a mom's son, but I'm like, yeah, I am my father's son.
Right.
So like you start seeing certain things. Like when you become a parent, you get older in life, you start saying, yeah, I'm really like my parent.
OD.
OD.
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
I raised the way I raised my kid and
You
everything.
mad? You're like, oh, nah.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, yeah.
You your daddy's son.
I'm really my daddy's son. So I was like, yeah. So it's cool. It's like, yeah, I wish he was more around. I wish he was still here. But it is what it is.
What do you think would be something that you wish you could tell your dad if he was here?
If he was here, you raised a dog. You raised the dog. I'm holding it down. One thing I learned, like, no matter how hard life gets, if you're willing to put in the work, you can make it happen. So he didn't raise us to be weak. He did my mom, but he didn't raise us to be weak. Every time we talk to him, it's like, nah. Like, that self-doubt, nah. I'm not like that. You not like that. You my son. I know what you're capable of doing. So it's like, the fact he installed that, like, it didn't hit me till like probably like a couple years ago. I'm like, nah, I'm really him. So that's one thing I would say to him, was like, nah, I'm holding it down while you're not here. So you got nothing to worry about.
That's good. It's beautiful. What about you? What is something you wish you told your dad more?
I honestly, like, nothing right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know why? Because, like, I want to say maybe like a couple of years ago, my main thing was saying I love you more. Word. So like every time I get on the phone with my dad, even if it's a quick little phone call, yo, I love you. All right, yo, I love you too. Just that's something that I feel like as men you gotta say in general, period. You know what I'm saying? That or just I can't even say that I wish I gave my father more hugs. Word. That's it. Like my father still he's just in Florida. You feel me?
He has a dad.
Now, my dad's my dad's
you
in
want to
Florida.
come in? Because we have a work chair.
Nah, yeah, we need somebody here. Pull up. My dad said he's in Florida.
Molly's here.
Facts. I'm dead.
Right.
But yeah, nah, just more hugs. That's it.
I feel
more
like
hugs.
men in general, we don't do that. I see it more now, but like growing up, that hugging, you ain't do too much of that. Now you see the time before you hang up, yo, love you, bro. Because like now I guess we getting to an age where people are more, as you get to that age when you're just like, yo, I'm getting closer to the day when I might not be here no more.
Right.
Yeah.
No, and then like we've been through so much in life, tomorrow's not promised.
That part.
You chilling with someone, then boom, you get the phone call. It's like, damn. So it's like now, my fault. Yeah, so it's like,
yeah.
So it's like now it's like going through that. Me personally seeing so much death since 8 years old. It's like now it's like every time I talk to the bros, I'm making sure, yo, I love you, bro. Boom, boom, checking on them. So it's like it's different, and he was always like that. So it's like, so even when we always locked it in, it's always I love you. Like all I got from him now is like voice messages on my phone. So I go through that, listen to it, I'm like, dang.
Yeah, those are important.
For
I
real.
have like so many voicemails of my dad, and I was heavy into TikTok when he first passed. He just passed, but like the first month or two, I was heavy into TikTok, so I was playing around with the voicemails and I was putting them behind the things, and they're so important.
I don't know how you do that. That would break me.
They're so important. They really are like. Okay, it's just really
That part.
It's just really like a very it's a different thing. Like if there was something that I wish I could tell my dad right now, it would probably just be like, I miss you, and you know, I forgive you for anything that you may have thought before you passed, and that's it. And I wish I could hug him more. You know what I mean? That's like a big thing.
I think
My fault.
wrong side. That's a wrong side. You're fucking right now.
That camera's gonna have to be turned back, like just zoomed out a little. Yeah.
Zoom.
So, what is something you wish you could tell Ed? Well, your dad.
Welcome.
Thanks. Hi.
Oh, I like you there.
Do you?
Yeah, look.
Angle?
Yeah.
It is a different look.
Sitting highlights.
Yeah.
Your contour.
Face
Not the
tattoos.
little lights. Hey.
I ain't
What's
got
one
no,
thing
I
I
don't
wish
got
I
no
was-
face that.
I forgive him.
Same.
Big up on the forgives.
I forgive him. Oh, thank you. Our last conversation when he was alive was a rough one. I needed to have it though. You know what I mean? And I did. And we spoke after that, but never like really spoke. But we always said, "I love you." Like, that was something my mom made him do, and it was funny because eventually it became autopilot for him because he used to never say it.
Yeah. Facts.
So, like, I know for sure the last time we spoke, we said we loved each other. Even if I forgot, he would have been like, "Love you," and I would be like, "Love you." But, like, I wish I had that time to be like, I get it, and I forgive you.
Right. Same.
That's about it.
Same.
I'm an oversharer, so it wasn't like we missed out on a lot of conversations. But I'm upset with myself for the last one that we had, like a major one. But it still needed to be had, so I'm like 50-50.
Right.
That's you know what it is? That's like my thing. I feel like hearing so many people's stories who, like how y'all lost your dad, you feel me? So it's like for me, who my dad is still around, you feel me? So it's like I take that into consideration. It's like, nah, I gotta love on you more, bro. Like, you feel me? 'Cause when you go, I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm cool. He left, but I'm like, we had the best time. So like when I see him, we be chilling.
Listen.
Up to 2 o'clock in the morning, drinking,
Yep.
talking shit, chilling,
Chopping.
and just catching up. You feel me?
Even I was telling this to Ben the other day, even if there is a point in your life where you feel like you're not on the best terms with somebody, or you guys got into a little spat or anything like that, my dad wasn't in the best of health, but you know, he wasn't a perfect guy, but I saw him the Tuesday before he died, and he died Wednesday overnight. So I was going back there Thursday, would have found him, and just happened to miss it. But
It was supposed to be that way.
it was supposed to be that way,
Yeah,
but like, it's just, you never know.
You don't.
You can't take any second, especially
Yeah,
with your parents, for
Not for real.
granted,
For sure.
because the time is so limited. Even with us, like with friends,
Yeah, nah,
like
for real.
you,
Like I said,
everybody
I
knows,
was just-
cousins,
yeah.
friends,
That's a
brothers,
fact.
like
Everybody.
it's life is so short, and when you get older, you realize it more. And until you lose a parent, you don't know. You don't know the feeling.
And we both got phone calls.
Yeah,
And I'm like a little PTSD with that. Like, I can ignore 1,000 phone calls a day. If my phone rings at night, I can't breathe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a little spooky.
Oh my god.
After certain hours, what's
Oh
going
my
on?
god.
Yeah.
Going on?
My dad
I'll
used to
never
call me
forget that
400
day.
times a day,
Mhm.
over and over and over again. Katie.
Because you could understand when I'm coming from, and I'm sure you guys can too. Like, I love my mother to death. I'm not even going to talk about it because
Oh,
I will
mama's boy for
spiral
real.
myself, right? But there are some times where she texts me and I'm working and it's like 30 fucking messages, pardon my French. And I'm like, bruh, like, you're overstimulating me right now. And I'm
Right.
trying to like run 11 buildings.
Me
Like, you gotta,
too.
you know, and then I get mad at myself because
Yep.
I'm like, I have 30 text messages from my mom. I should be grateful for
Right.
that, you
That
know?
part.
That's a fact.
So like, if I'm trying to be more knowledgeable of that and be different with it, but it's hard because like everybody lives life and everybody
Yeah.
has a job and everybody
Right.
has things going on. So it's like a constant struggle that I have, that it's like, you know, because my mom will just want to get on the phone and chat. I hate FaceTime. She wants to be on FaceTime. She wants to see her kid's face. You know what I
My
mean?
mother
Like,
loves FaceTime.
What?
She
FaceTime.
FaceTime me in the middle of the night.
What?
It's middle
I'm
afternoon. I'm
telling
in
you.
school. She's like, oh, I forgot you had school. It don't matter.
they
Yeah,
can't
I'm
sign
so
up for
good.
anything on the computer, but they can
Mhm.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
Brothers
And she
like
just wants
that.
to be on FaceTime, and I have to keep checking myself, like, do it, because those are things that you can't do with your dad anymore.
Right.
Facts.
You know?
Yes.
So it's
I
just,
literally was in the same situation the other day. My mom, I'm like her fucking chauffeur lately, and I love it. She watches this. I do. I enjoy it.
I love you too,
I love it.
Johnny.
I love it.
Emphasize
I
on
like
it, too.
that.
The other day, I
that.
caught myself like saying, like, "What is with this lady? She keeps calling me over and over again. I'm half asleep. She wants a pack of cigs,
I was with you a day, or we were
and
supposed to go to the
I was
gym.
just like, you want to know what?
Crazy.
I wish it's just I get a knot in my stomach now every time my phone rings because I think it's gonna be my dad, and that might ease up in time.
Do you want to hear how fucked up this is? My mom took over my dad's phone.
Yeah.
So hitting you up off it?
I won't change
She
the
texts
name
us
because I
all
can't
over it.
She knows. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, got it, got it,
so
got it.
like Katie, talks to my parents or whatever. So like if my mom texts, it comes up as my dad's name, and it bothers my sister more than it bothers me. But my sister made a great point the other day. She's like, if I want to scroll back and look at like messages, like
Oh.
She gotta go
It's
far
there.
up.
like my mom literally consumed his phone and in her own way of grieving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and that's what I keep trying to remind my sister. But it's harder to like. My mom watches this too. It's harder to tell you, Mom, that it hits us different when our phone goes off and it says Dad or it
Right.
says Ed
That
or
would bug,
even,
that would bug me out.
You know what?
Like,
I couldn't do
my
it.
phone ringing, it said Rel, or my phone ringing, it said Juice. I'd be like, wait, what the fuck?
I'm
Right.
yeah.
I was like,
couldn't do it.
You
I
can
couldn't do
change
it.
the name. It's just we're
I would
2
never
years
change.
out.
I would never change the name.
Exactly.
Nah, I
2
won't.
years out.
Tell you,
We're
I've
just
been
not there
8,
yet.
10, like
Yeah.
never, 5. Never
I'm
changed
like,
the
nah,
name.
you gotta get the
never,
number.
never change the name.
You gotta get
Yeah.
that dude.
While we're on the topic, and we'll go around the room, we'll start with you again.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel like is something that your father instilled in you when you were growing up?
I answered that one.
I know, answer it again.
Answer it again.
Word,
I played
I
that
like
one.
that. You had that one already, right?
Just no self doubt. If you think when you think you can't do something, you always can do it. That I'm his son. He always raised us to be strong. It's like, and like our hustle is different. So no matter if I'm back against the wall, people's counting us out, I stacked against you, you always can make it happen.
Right.
Just put your best foot forward, head down, and get to it. So like that always instilled in me. Like even when I'm in the gym, that's what I really see when I'm in the gym. That's what like the gym's like therapy for me. So when I'm in the gym, certain times like, oh, I can't do it. I'm like, nah, my father didn't raise no bitch.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. My father didn't raise no bitch. So it's like get that money. Now since I was gonna do for one, I gotta do for three.
Right.
If 3 look too easy, go 5. Then I walk out, I'm like, yeah, I'm him.
Mm-hmm.
So he installed that in me. So it's like, nah, no matter what's going on, we're always gonna be on our 10 toes down. We're gonna land on top. So pause. 'Cause land on top is crazy.
Yeah.
What's that about?
So yeah. So Rodney, same question for you.
Something that he instilled in me was to be a better man than he was. That's something that my parents always say. It was like, don't be like me, be better than me. So like, I strive for that. Like my father, he retired at 48, chilling, and he ain't worked since. Like man, I'm tight. So
Get close to it, cuz.
We're creeping around the corner. But that's something I always like. I strive for, I achieve for, is be better than he was, be better than my parents were. Like just outdo them, but outdo them in a good way, because that's all they ever wanted, because that's what they raised me to be.
Outdo the zooer.
All right,
Outdo to
That's
do
it.
it.
What about you, Bugs?
That explains a lot.
My stepdad probably instilled in me that there are people out there that won't leave, like when times get rough.
I'm gonna get emotional.
I know.
I want to cut it off, but yo, shout out to the stepdads, like she
Yeah.
said. Shout out to the
Yeah.
stepdad. That's the big responsibility.
My birth dad at one time just decided like he was done with me. You know the story.
The tissues in the corner.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No,
And my
yeah.
stepdad and went through some shit with his family, and he just never left. So like that unsafe that I felt from my real dad, he showed me that there are safe people out there. You're up.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
Ted.
shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Shout out to
Shout out to him.
Something my dad instilled in me. I feel like, first of all, he gave me my personality. I
Sure.
wouldn't be
Oh
this.
my God.
Big
I
shout out to
wouldn't
the
be
big
this.
dog. Big shout out to the big dog.
I wouldn't be this cool and have this personality if it wasn't for him. And he raised me and my brothers to really be like hard working people. Like, other than the past 2 years, I was really like grinding, like at all times. Like
Yeah.
we all had jobs from when we were very young, and granted, like the boys got in the union, and like he really laid out a path for them, and he was like, he gave them the option. He wasn't like an overbearing person, even though our generations of McCormick's like founded the union. He gave like Tommy an option to go to John Jay and to be a cop if he wanted. Tommy like turned down his Local 3 apprenticeship the first time around and went to John Jay for 4 years and then went into the union.
Yeah.
So like everybody had their option. He was never very like overbearing with that, but like he always said like I have this path for you and I'm going to lay down the stones for you and you could take it and you could follow it, and they did. And you know, he always wanted certain things for me, but he really just always wanted me to be just great. Like he was kind and loving and just like amazing. Truly.
From the outsider
That's what it
view,
is.
you know what you also got from him? His like, where the whole room could be panicking, and he was cracking a joke, and
Yeah.
he was not panicking. You're like that. Like,
Yeah.
Out of like, you know, your time in my
A calm
life,
in a storm.
I'm Joni, you're
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. You know, like that one time where me and Joni were panicking when I was taking care of your Nana.
Yeah, the lice.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it.
funny.
I was not going to
Yeah,
say
you said
it.
that.
Hippa.
Not crazy.
Being a tight right now.
Your
Sorry,
dad
Nana.
was just cracking jokes.
He took
He has
pictures
1,000
of everyone.
pictures of me in a shower cap.
Yeah, to paint the picture. My grandma, my Nana Peg, rest in peace. She came
Rest in peace.
to stay with my dad and my mom in Manorville, and we were her aides because she came to basically die in their house.
Oh,
Which I felt
shit.
very honored that Katie's family wanted me to do
Yeah.
because that wasn't even what I was doing at that time. But the fact that they asked me, like, I always take it as a privilege. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
That's a fact.
That was like
Facts.
her hospice treatment. So like we set up the whole room and we had like schedules and stuff. But the Floridians sent her up with lice.
Yo, son.
Shout out to them if you're watching this.
Shout out to them.
So I'm on
Floridians
shift.
is
So my
crazy.
dad-
Let me tell you
Yeah.
the story. So I'm
Shout out
on
to Nana's
shift.
home.
Everybody's home. Right? Everybody's home. Katie's parents are both home. I'm in the room doing my thing with Nana Peg. And I'm brushing her hair. And I'm like, I see something scurry.
Something
now-
scurry is crazy.
Wild.
I'm gonna spit my mouth. I stop myself like, wait, what?
Hold on. Stop.
So when you're an overthinker, I'm an overthinker, right? You have to double check yourself all the time because, like,
Nah, you
did I
saw, you
see that?
saw.
Did I not see that, right? So
saw,
I
you saw.
continue brushing. Nope, something's moving, right? So now I can't leave her alone. I'm freaking out and immediately backing away, which is not really my place. I cannot back away from the lady.
Nah, you
That part.
can't.
So I start calling for help because they're on the other side of the house. So I think your dad came. I'm like, Tommy, just stay right here for a second. Like, stay here, though, not here. And I go and get your mom, and I'm like, I think she might have lice. And she was like, what?
My mom is terrified of bugs.
Her mom freaks out,
After you
right?
get that part.
So
Yeah.
doesn't keep it low. Is like
Yeah, you know
screaming
she
through
gonna-
the household.
She basically was like, "Get this lady
Get
out
this
of my
lady
fucking house."
Oh,
Yes.
that was
So
not
now-
my mom. That was not my mom. That was
Katie's
somebody
my
else.
dad,
I
Bob.
figured.
So Katie's
I don't want her
dad.
anyway.
Katie's dad is now hanging out with Nana Peg, right? Joni's outside pacing, smoking cigarettes. I'm outside
Stressed out.
pacing with her, feeding off her energy. Okay, so I'm like,
love for the
what are we
in-laws.
gonna
No
do?
love.
Like, I can't. I'm 30 something years old. Like, I can't have lice. Like, what are we gonna do? I don't understand. Freaking out, which is not helping the situation. So then finally, I'm like, okay, I have to take hold of this, and I get online, right? Because Google. We find like lice centers. There's like one all the way in fucking Nassau.
Damn.
We load up
No
in the
way.
car. Joni refuses to come.
Yeah, fuck that.
We call in
She got bleached the whole house
reinforcements.
down.
We call in
Word.
your uncle. We call in reinforcements, which was
Call in
terrible because all they did was joke and laugh and tease us, right? Nana Peg has no
Crazy.
idea what's going on. Bless her soul. Good for her. I'm over here like this, right, in the car. Because
I got
I had
some.
already taken shifts with her, right? I didn't discover it.
I could itch right
One minute,
now.
one minute. Oh.
Yeah.
We get to the treatment center and they're treating her. So then they're like, do you want like a prophylactic treatment? And I'm over here like
Facts.
watching how the treatment is
Yes,
go.
yes,
And I'm like,
yes.
oh God, do I want that? It's like vacuuming, it's combing, it's a solution.
I need the whole work.
So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I
It's a
needed
spot
to
treatment.
like ease my brain. All Katie's dad that day would do was take pictures and crack jokes and make fun of
I've
it.
been
And
dying
you know
to.
what
I ain't
though?
gonna
I
front.
needed it. It was so funny,
he
and
made that
I
better for
literally
you.
told
Nah.
Katie like it was such a bonding experience for us because the whole ride home. So me and Nana Peg are in matching shower caps with like cotton, like we just got a perm in the back seat. Katie's
joint.
dad's in the front with her
shit.
uncle, and they are dying, right? And me and Nana Pack are just silent in the back seat. And I'm texting Katie like,
She still didn't know what was
Bro.
going on.
What did you get me into?
yeah, I'm like, bro, you set me up.
Yeah,
Where-
where was you at?
I was out to lunch.
No, for real, 'cause she didn't come.
Wasn't my shit. Not
No,
my
she didn't
problem.
come.
Not my problem.
No,
That's a
yeah,
date
she
shit
did.
problem.
She did not pull up.
I'll catch you on the overnight.
You make sure you do
She's tucked in.
Right, right, right.
I'm
You
gonna
know
be a
what's
little
so
late
funny?
tonight.
Take it to the clinic
Now
and
that I
everything.
think about it, you did not come. I was panicking too hard.
Mexico, call
No.
out tonight.
Nah.
I mean, good for you, but like now, hindsight, fuck you.
Yeah.
I remember that time. I ain't gonna hold you.
Fuck you and the
pulled
lights
out
you rode in on.
Crazy. I'm not walking into that. Nah. You got
I'd
what?
have
Oh,
called
nah.
that.
No,
I'm
Jo-
Yeah.
no.
a little
In
sick.
Joni's defense, she stayed home and I think like stripped and washed the whole entire house and
The
threw
whole
out and
house.
threw out a lot.
She basically threw out the hospital mattress.
Yeah, she threw out the bedroom and we restarted. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
she
She wasn't
called. She was
fucking
calling me
around.
crying. She was going in. She
She was
hates a
not.
bug.
But you can
Yeah.
imagine what every shift after that looked like. It was me.
Yeah, yo, you could bring.
Not in there
Every
checking.
time my mom even sees my dog,
You be
she's
like-
like,
you be
We had some grooming sessions.
yes.
we went,
Every
you know,
time my mom even sees any dog, doesn't matter if it's a fucking show pony. She's like, that dog got fleas.
Start scratching. Oh, no,
Yeah.
you ain't a bad
Can't trust her too much.
But like, I'm blessed to have moments like that with Katie's dad.
Mhm.
Like those things I'll never forget.
Nah,
I have
yeah,
other
yeah.
ones, but that one was really
Never
funny because she
forget that one.
recently sent me a
Laughing
picture. I
chalk.
guess she found in his phone.
Well,
Love that.
Me with the fucking
That's
shower
fucking
cap.
hilarious.
I was dying because at the funeral I pick stitched in like a few like photos into like the funeral like slideshow,
slideshow,
and
right.
one of the slideshow my dad, we were able to get like access to his phone, so like he made a pick stitch of all of them in the lice caps.
Oh, no, he did it. Nah, he was crying like that. Oh, yeah, that's one of his favorite memories right
That's some of
there.
them,
Yeah.
like, man, I be keeping little photos to the side, too.
You got to.
Yeah,
you got
you
to.
have to.
You know what? That's
You got
another
to.
thing I wish I did. I wish I took more pictures with him.
Yeah, that's what I put on. I put that online the other day. I was like, it's better to have more photos, like just to have memories.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
need that.
matter though.
Yeah.
Just to be like, you know,
It
now we
is.
did that. Now, yeah, you need them pictures.
You do need
Yeah,
to
those pictures are
It's nice to
important.
talk
Little,
about,
little
but having
reminders.
those
You need little
pictures.
reminders. Look at it, be like, damn. Or see him like,
Take
yeah.
pictures
Yeah, that
with
was
your
a bad
kids
time.
and your parents.
One day pictures will all you have.
Mm-hmm.
To roll back into the topics, what is something you feel like you thought of when choosing a life partner where it had to like pertain to your child, like having a kid already?
What quality did they
I
have
was
to
not
breed with?
thinking. It happened. And, 10 years later, here we are.
Well, I meant more. I
Yeah, I know.
I meant more your wife now,
Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm like,
like
that wasn't-
choosing your next partner, your life partner.
Oh, okay, my life
I thought it was
partner.
based
Yeah,
on
well,
what
yeah,
you-
it was
what
based
you
off
was
you
the
see.
kid.
That's how you make it
Yeah.
sound. That's where I know I wasn't bugging, right?
You know, he wasn't
Yeah.
driven. He wasn't
Oh,
driven.
that's the difference between men and women because we
Yeah.
all got it.
They definitely
Yeah,
was the same
got
type of
it.
time. But I'm like,
Yeah,
we heard it was
yeah, we were
really
kid
different.
life partners.
Say
but-
kid life
Take
partners,
notes,
like,
Randall.
That's
Oh, it's lit.
crazy. Chicho, good thing saying live. Clip that out, please.
We don't clip.
I don't cut.
We do not clip. Don't drop a name either because you're out there.
Rodney's
think
gonna
like
be
21
watching the
days,
show with her. Yeah, just skip over 31 to 33.
Yeah,
That
word.
didn't even happen on this part.
Yeah, I
It
didn't
was
even have
boring.
it.
Yeah,
Rodney's gonna be quiet when we're got his phone taken away.
yeah.
Word, nah.
The mics wasn't working.
Just I don't, it's for my kids' life. Some her what I can say what she has that what I value. Can I say that instead?
Yeah.
All right, because I feel like that's a little bit better than what I look.
So you were looking more.
Yeah, word. I feel like it's more or less her organization, the person that she is, and just how she thinks. Like it's stuff that, like I feel like we definitely are like yin and yang. Like I'm super turned up all the time. I feel like it's a Gemini on me, and she's a Pisces. She just be chilling. She's to herself. She's quiet. So
That's
it's
a
like
fact.
it's just that balance. What I lack, she picks up. So it's just everything that I don't have, she has. So I feel like that's what, if we, when we have a kid, that's what he gonna have the best of both worlds. I feel like. So it's like you can't be undeniable.
He.
He, she,
Mhm.
him,
He
they.
want to heat.
Yeah.
Of course.
If you have a heat, which one?
Do you want a baby
Junior?
brother or a baby
Yeah.
sister?
Hey, Junior.
I feel
Look
like
at her
that-
face. She don't want
Yeah.
neither.
Yeah, that's true. She already got a little sister,
What about you?
but hey,
But that look.
Are you dating right now?
No.
You have a girlfriend?
No.
Okay, so
Wait.
if when you're going to be looking for your next partner, what is something you would want to look for like your son
Game
when
we
it
play.
pertains to him?
Right now, pretty much someone who could pretty much enhance what I got going on. So it's like I'm very heavy in the gym. So when I was dating, I like that gym, being involved, bringing them to an event, seeing the gym, that gym lifestyle. So people like they think they know the gym lifestyle until I bring them to like a real fitness event, and then they start seeing what it's really about. It scares a lot of people away. So it's like I need someone who's super confident in themselves. Like I'm always my thing, my love language. I love physical touch, and I love I'll give you wow compliments, no matter how or what you're looking like.
Affirmations.
Always heavy on it, very heavy on it. So I'm not. So you're not gonna feel no self doubt. But at the end of the day, if you don't feel that within yourself, I only can do so much. So you feel good when I'm with you. Then when I'm not with you, you go back to feeling your way you was feeling. So it's like I need someone who's super confident in themselves. So it's like, yeah, I know I'm a bad bitch. I now know I need someone like that. Because the people I'm surrounded with, the people I do business with, and the people I interact with, most of them are athletes or they in shape, they do bodybuilding. So it's like, it's all about physique. So it's looks. So it's like, I need someone who...
You want somebody skinny.
No!
That's what I heard.
I'm like, my bucket, I don't know what's going on here.
You want that hard body girl.
Fuck that
Nah,
said, I just want to look right.
Truly not, but not even that. Because you go to the people. That's crazy.
Happy, healthy, but fit.
Nah, not even. It's just confidence in yourself. Because you look at the resume, bro. I never.
Put on your dating sites now. I'm looking for someone with a healthy life.
A healthy mentality, like your mind stayed healthy. Because no one I dated was ever fit. So I never dated someone who's like who fit.
But fit to whose standards?
Yeah, bro, you got
Fit to whose standards, though?
As in like,
Just
as
a-
the
Like
skinny,
someone,
like you said,
no, I'm
skinny.
just saying someone could have roles and be like healthy and
But like
fit
I'm
and
telling him,
not
no, but
sloppy.
he said skinny. So I never dated no one skinny.
Got you.
So most of the people I dated is what 160, 180 and above. So it's like I just need you to have the confidence, no matter what you look like, I'm her.
But do you want specific qualities in your little gym baddie that would be good for your son?
You know, Jim Baddie. I like
Jim
that.
Baddie is crazy.
Jim Baddie.
What about if someone who doesn't go to the gym just meal preps for you and deals with your protein?
I could do that.
carbs?
I could do that.
That's
I could do that.
So
Great.
what's important?
Yeah.
Protein parts.
I'll
Yeah,
watch
that's
your
right.
son and you go to the
Yeah,
gym.
that's what I say. Someone who just enhance what I got going on. So it's like, but the key element is make sure is like you have that confidence within you.
So self-confidence.
Self-confidence is one of the major things for me, because I'm around all different type of people. So I'm like, I don't want you to feel insecure in any way.
Facts.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. It's like you can, because you're gonna be, because you can have male friends, don't really care too much. I know at the end of the day you come back to me. I'm cool.
So you want a confidence.
So I'm confident in myself. I need you confidence in yourself. So
because
it's like
you
the
feel like
nurturing,
that's going to
everything.
translate
Yeah,
to your kids that you're going to have.
yeah. I install confidence in my son all the time.
So that's a trait you would be looking for in a partner to potentially breed with, because that's what it is at the end
That's
of
a
the
fact.
day.
Yeah.
Were either of you guys heavily involved in the birthing process?
Yeah. Like inside the hospital or just in general, the full 9 months?
The full 9 months.
Yeah.
And the hospital.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
You
yeah,
were
lot-
cooking
a
and
lot of-
cleaning and
Nah, you know what? At that point in time, I was
Doing
really,
breaths?
I wasn't really
No,
cooking.
he said I was at the appointments.
yeah.
No.
I'm teasing you.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a good
I ain't
one.
one of those. You feel me? Now I
I'm
was
joking.
I was around for real. We like lived together at that point in time. So, no cooking. My grandmother cooked. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Granny. Granny could
But I
always
was
slap.
working soft.
Soft.
Working like a dog. But running back and forth to the store, little things. In the middle of the night, early morning, strawberry, son, like milkshake, little cravings. Man,
I
it'd be annoying.
didn't have that.
Nah,
God
no crazy cravings,
No
no running
crazy
around.
craving like that.
Bro, I had to
God
run out
bless.
every morning, strawberry milk. No questions asked. Every morning. Good thing Wills was down the block.
God
Word.
bless. Me, I had a COVID baby, so we was locked in. We was like,
He was there for everything.
Yeah, we was there for
They
everything.
didn't have a choice.
Besides the appointments, I was only one parent allowed in. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Really?
I
yeah.
think that's terrible.
So
That
yeah,
was
so
taken from
it was
you.
kind of it was
Yeah.
kind
The
of
same
Everything?
thing happened with
Ultrasound,
for
everything?
Avery.
everything.
No
Only
way.
one
You
parent,
had to wait in the
bro.
car. You
Yeah.
couldn't even be in the waiting
You
room.
couldn't even be in the
So
waiting
like
room.
from my
That
experience
didn't
and
make
like
sense though. Y'all would drive together.
And
It's
he
like,
couldn't.
that shit's-
You probably couldn't go up there till last minute for the birth. Either.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once
he had
you're
to
in
be
the
COVID
room, you
tested.
couldn't leave.
Yeah, if I left, I couldn't come back in.
Yeah.
Johnny almost got kicked out of Stony Brook
That
because
shit-
he
so,
once
like,
you were
my-
in Stony Brook,
Well,
you
when it
couldn't
comes to
leave.
that, like, you had that. It's like so. It's like when hearing that, I was like, dang,
Yeah.
wish you was able to do that. Me, I'm
Yeah, I
like,
was the hospital was lit.
yeah,
in there
bro.
chilling.
I will sit
Brother came
and
through, got soiled.
sat. Well, I think what because she thought she was about to go on labor one time. I sat in the parking lot in the car for like 11 hours,
That's nuts.
chilling 'cause I wasn't allowed in.
Wait.
So-
So let me. Were you guys in the actual for when she gave birth? Like.
Yeah.
Okay, but did you support her or did you also watch?
Support, watch, almost passed out. All that. So like when she
Passed
first, you know what's
out,
crazy? It was
crazy.
like, yo, bro.
No, you
nah,
was wild young though.
Nah, listen, that was wild young. That
You
was
was wild
like
young.
crazy experience. You,
Yeah.
you see, it's like I saw when Elizabeth was born, I saw myself. Like literally, I said, "Oh nah, that's mine all the way." I was like, "Nah, this
Right
is
from
crazy."
newborn?
Like, nah, for
They
real.
all come
Listen,
out
you see,
really
nah, you
smushed
see,
and
you listen,
swollen.
nah, you see the pictures. It was nuts. I, was
Yeah.
like,
I mean-
nah, it's scary, scary,
What?
scary, scary.
Okay,
Did
with
you
a
watch or you supported?
Nah, I was there for everything.
You watched.
Did you
No, I
hold
was
the
The
supported.
actual
I-
birth come out,
huh?
like the baby come out.
Yeah, I was there holding hand, leg, boom. I cut
Did
the
they
cord,
poop?
everything.
I don't know.
Nah, no
Most,
poop,
no,
no
most,
poop.
most
I cut
no,
the
they
cord
probably
like this.
did, and
I
they
cut the
probably
cord
scooped
like-
it away. Most women always
Scoop it
do.
away.
Shaking?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What? My hand was shaking.
Wait,
crazy.
alright,
Yeah, I
so-
was nervous when I had to cut it. Though. I was
I
dumb
I got a
couldn't even
nervous.
do
follow-up
it.
question
Doctor
for
help
you
me.
guys. After watching a woman give birth, like actually watching and not just supporting,
Mm-hmm.
did you leave that room with a whole different level of respect for women?
I mean,
Be
you
honest.
have-
If it's no, it's no. But I'm asking.
I was more or less,
In awe?
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
feel like-
doesn't
I
that
feel like-
correlate to respect?
No, definitely. That's
Yeah.
that's like how you said it makes sense, but it's like, and for me thinking, I'm just like, nah, that was just sci-fi. Like, I just watched something crazy.
It was
just
like your
going.
fork.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's like, but how you
too
said it,
much
it's like,
was
yeah,
going on.
nah.
I
The
couldn't
female,
even.
the female body do some things. It's
Yeah.
like what it has to go through for that to happen. That process, carry the child. How you said, carry the child. The mom does bear more weight. Facts. That process is nuts. But it's like to see that, I was like, nah.
Bringing a life
I'm about
into
to
this
pass
world.
out, and they doing that chilling weight. They gotta be normal, like just.
And
come
then they
back.
have to function
That
immediately
part
after.
You gotta
Immediately
breastfeed,
after.
You gotta learn how to
Yeah.
breastfeed. You gotta make sure you walk. That's a lot. It's a lot.
And
being
take care of the
being in
newborn.
school teaches you a lot.
And other
so
kids if you have other kids.
That part.
So
It's a
yes, your answer is yes.
lot. For sure.
You?
Yeah, like he was saying, I was just in awe. But I had a bad experience when I was in that motherfucking hospital.
Mm.
I was about to turn up on one of the nurses. So it's like when I got there during the COVID, I guess everything was going on. They was treating me like shit in there. So I'm like, yo, I'm never coming back to this hospital again. So my experience there, besides the childbirth, was bad. So it's like my mind was all over the place. When I held him, though, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So it's like we had a little crazy experience while it was going on. Cause then like they got to draw blood. They clipped the little heel. The lady was fucking up, and he's going crazy. He's bleeding. So she's wailing. I'm about to crash out.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah. So it's like it was a little messy. So it's like that part. But I saw it instantly like that. The father in me kick in. Cause I had my boy on the phone when it happened. He was on FaceTime like, yo, you wilding. You just had your kid not even born like 5 hours. Yeah, you overprotective. So it's like.
Gotta be like that.
We came together like on like parenthood, just like that. As soon as he started crying because someone else is afflicted pain to him, that shit hit different. That shit hit
Right.
different. Like
Oh,
you never want to see a kid cry.
It's like being a doctor. The first doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That first
bro.
needle, you
We
like,
worked
nah, what you
in
doing?
the hospital, and I've worked in the ER, and I've actually had to ask parents to step out of the room because sometimes you guys don't
facts.
realize that you're hindering versus helping,
Mm-hmm.
That's a
and
fact.
we're here to take care of your
Yeah.
kid, and you
Yeah.
gotta stop breathing down my neck. Let me do
Yeah.
my job.
No, but she
I was in the kitchen
really,
at that point in time, but now that I'm upstairs, I see it. I'm like, yeah, nah.
Oh yeah, you know,
Keep me
you
wild.
know.
I'm like, keep me
Yeah, I
wild.
don't know if it, like it was her first day on the job, but she was new. Like she just got out of nursing school or something because she was fucking up.
Yeah.
Heavy.
COVID nurses
So
is crazy.
the next morning, OD. Next morning, someone else came in. They did it, boom, 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 out. I'm like, yeah, she fucking up. I'm like, yo, don't ever bring that lady back in this room again. Or it's gonna be problems.
I get it.
So it's like, yeah. So again, I like now looking back at it, yeah, I have all respect Pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Childhood is a beautiful thing. I love it. And when I see someone who's pregnant, I'm like, oh snap, that's beautiful.
Do you think a man could do it?
Do what? Pregnant?
Yeah. Do you think a
Oh,
man could
wow.
carry a baby
I
for
don't
9
want
months and
to.
give birth?
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Word.
That's not my job. I'm not. Listen,
I'm
not-
asking
I
a
listen.
general.
This-
I know it's not your job.
this-
You
this-
can't
this-
do it.
this
You
I'm gonna
can't
answer your
do it.
question. This I'm-
I'm asking you. Do you
Listen.
think that a man, not you, a man could do it? Do you think men could do it?
This is how I'm gonna answer your question. I respect the female role. I respect the man role.
Mhm.
I'm not flip flopping. Y'all got what y'all.
I'm not asking that.
Word.
I'm
I'm
just
not-
asking
I'm not-
like an up
Yeah.
here
Comment,
umbrella
yeah.
question.
Like,
If you think men could do it,
I'm not thinking that.
what
'cause I
if
know
like
I
the
don't
world's
do that.
population based off that, like all women, God forbid, became barren, couldn't have kids, and it was up to men? Do you think men could do it? That's
No.
all I'm asking.
Straight
you.
mass C-sections for sure. Heavy mass
That would
C-sections.
be
I'm not-
wild.
No questions asked.
Because first off, how is a man getting pregnant? That's why I'm
I'm just like going through the whole like just 9 months experience pushing out a baby if you had the whole 2. I'm just saying I don't know if
Passing a baby through a pee hole is wild.
Yeah.
That's the thing you got to think about. 'Cause we
C-section
all
me.
work in the medical field, so it's like that's a lot to think about.
it is.
That's a
These
lot
are the
to think
questions
about.
I think about.
Yeah, there's a lot to think
Can
about.
you imagine you being a dad now? Your pee opening up 10 centimeters.
But I'm not thinking that because I'm not doing that.
But I'm asking.
Think it right now.
But that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not trying to think
Hypothetically.
that.
Oh, so you refuse
That's
to
what I'm
think
saying.
hypothetically.
Okay, now you're getting it. Now you're getting
That's
it.
a different answer.
Yeah.
But that's a
C-section.
different
I'm
answer.
starting for the C-section real quick.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Friday,
Y'all
That's
I
not
got it.
pleasurable
No questions
either.
asked. I'm gonna do it.
No, I'm not. Y'all got it.
But I feel like who
That's why I
has
respect
a
it.
high? They say like I don't know what they say, but does males have a high pain tolerance than females?
Women.
No, you got
No.
that backwards.
Women
baby.
do.
You got that backwards, baby.
I was
You
trying.
work
I
in
was
a
trying.
hospital.
I was
You
trying. I
work
was
in a
trying. I was
hospital.
trying. I was trying.
You work in a hospital.
Yeah.
Only,
Nah, but I ain't gonna hold you. But it's crazy.
only
Even-
with
even-
certain things.
Nah,
Not
but
that.
nah,
That
I'm
stomach
not gonna hold
shit.
you. I'm not gonna
Nah.
hold you.
No,
I'm not gonna
most
hold you.
things.
Even in the hospital,
I wish
see,
we
like,
had the cramp simulator
yo,
for today.
Ladies get
I
hip
have
surgeries
one. I
and
have
all
a TENS
that.
machine.
We need it.
I have a
I'm not-
TENS
I
machine.
did that. I'm valid on that.
Oh, I have a,
That'd be
yeah, I have a
fine.
TENS machine.
I did it. I'm valid
We
on
need
that.
the real deal
I have a
for-
high tolerance for pain, but not for that baby birth stuff. I'm not doing that.
We gotta stab you. in the
I
stomach.
sat through a
You
whole
already know.
podcast.
You
Yeah,
already
man,
know.
you got to do
Yeah.
something crazy
Can
for
you
me.
go back?
I got
There's
very
a
high
can in there.
tolerance for pain.
Yeah, please.
My mom beat me with anything
man.
under the sun.
Wait, I want to loop back around because we only asked the guys. What do you look for in a partner? Because you and I both don't have kids. So what would you look for in a partner
Oh yeah, that's a good
to
question. Ask females.
want to breed with?
So pretty much you describing Ben.
I just said partner.
I already have a
Nah,
partner.
I know you have a partner. I just didn't want to make it about Ben.
Alright, so
Because don't name me a Ben quality.
Nah,
Name me a
hypothetically-
quality
I
you're
don't wanna do
looking
that.
Nah,
for.
yeah,
Yeah,
we can do
I mean,
hypothetical.
If
Hypothetical.
hypothetical,
It's
but
cats out the bag,
also
chill.
towards Ben, somebody that's gonna like be loving to my kid. I feel like that's really important. Somebody that has a sense of humor. I was really raised on love, and like my parents were so in love. It was
Mhm.
codependent,
Facts.
Yeah.
but
yeah.
they were so in love, and like a lot of people today really don't believe in strong marriage and stuff like
No,
that.
they're quick to go.
They're quick to
My
go.
parents,
and-
my parents 26 years,
and
something?
and that's
Word. So,
what I want to
25,
instill in
26
my
years.
kid, and
Facts,
it's
strong.
it's really
Strong.
like strong love and like never giving up on your child, and no matter the circumstances, like not being quick to just run.
So you gotta get the Carfax. You gotta
Yeah.
when you
They
date
had-
someone, you gotta see how what their family like.
Mm-hmm.
See how their parents like, how they treat their parents. They always growing up, I didn't understand it at the time. There's like when you dating a male, you gotta see how he treat his mother.
Mm-hmm.
The way he treats his mother, the way he's gonna treat you.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yes and no.
In a way.
I-
In a way.
I-
In a way.
I-
In a way.
I'm a big believer in.
I don't know
I
what
don't
you did.
think people should base, and this is gonna sound crazy.
No.
I don't think people should like. There are people that could be bad partners, but really good parents.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that.
True.
I'm not saying if you're like if you're like a shitty
Espresso
person.
in a can.
Obviously, I would hope
Yeah.
that you're smarter. Do you want to try that?
Espresso in a can is nuts.
I never
no,
saw
this
it.
is fire,
water
and
is
it's
crazy.
13%. Can you open it though? Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are people that are just not good in that aspect, but are great partners, and usually those relationships don't work out. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
And then, but they're great parents, and the co-parenting works. You know, so if I were to be asked that question, which I'm assuming I'm up,
Yep. Well, that's delicious.
delicious. I don't know because mine's more, and this is so crazy because you
ain't
already know my
crazy.
thought process on. I feel like humans were put on this earth to breed.
That's a fact.
Tall.
I'm dead. She go.
She wants herself a ball player.
I want a D1 athlete.
She want a D1. I'm on that top too. I ain't gonna hold you.
I would prefer some like family background of health. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
the world, the dad side's not all dying early. God forbid.
What's your dental record?
That
Correct.
part though.
And then obviously, yes, someone who's very loving. Only because I feel like I teeter on the line of I could be affectionate, but mine's more based on when I want to. And I feel like I don't think I'd be like that as a mother at all.
I don't
think
think
I'd be
so
very
either.
mama bear. Because I'm mama bear right now over like the people that I love in my life. So I'm sure that would be the same thing for my kids, probably times 1,000.
Fact.
But
That's crazy.
I would probably need a balance, like you said.
Mhm.
You know,
Facts.
so
Need
where
that.
mine's maybe hot and cold on and off, too overprotective, I would need someone that's like, go ride the bike without the helmet, baby. Go ahead.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, mom's trying to put every single pad. every single
Mama's right
joint.
behind you.
Elbow
Yeah,
pad.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, put that boy down. Why you holding that long?
Wait.
He got feet. He good.
But like I dated somebody with a son and he was getting into football and he was afraid to tell his dad that he was afraid. He was afraid, to like get hit and tackled and everything like
If
that.
you like that.
Correct, but he wasn't comfortable telling his dad that. So dad
That
pulls
part.
up one day, him and I are running drills in the backyard.
So now you and him running
And
drills.
I'm letting him just full blown hit me. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
no.
Like
How old is this kid?
That part.
he was
That's what I'm saying.
I want to
There
say
better be some license.
He was
type
getting
of-
8 to 10.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
8 to
yeah,
10.
yeah,
8
yeah.
to
Okay,
10.
okay,
I know he in high school.
No, but
Full blown was
but-
Full blown is
crazy.
crazy.
Well, I needed him to get over his fear. So I was
Yeah.
willing to
Nah,
take
facts.
him.
He
I
done
hear
brought
that.
me
I was
back.
willing
But
to
full
take him.
blown, we played football,
No,
so
he's-
full blown.
he
is
was
He
crazy.
knocked you out your cleats.
He was like 8 to 10.
Word.
Been 8
But
to 10. And
I needed him to
Right.
not have that fear of hitting somebody or being hit. So we did,
Bitch little.
So dad pulled up and here I am in the backyard with someone else's son running football drills. But it worked
his
because he got
shit.
on the team and he wasn't afraid and he tried out and it
Now he's
turned out to
D1.
be good. But
You don't
that's the
see
type
that.
of mom that I could see myself being.
I'm gonna say
like,
you don't see
We
that
raised
type.
the real man.
Word.
Mama ain't raised no
yeah, I'm
pump.
grabbing you by your pads.
Yeah.
Get your fucking head in the game. I hate losers.
The crazy mom on the sideline.
crazy
Yeah,
mom.
yeah,
Oh my
we
god,
need
the
those.
fact that
Wacky
every
tweaking.
kid gets a trophy, I'm slapping that fucking sorry ass trophy
Yeah,
out
that
of your
shit's
hand.
crazy
You need
now.
to earn that
Every
shit.
kid get a trophy.
Nah,
Wow.
No,
For real,
for
though.
real.
But
That's why they got
is
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
the AAU league versus regular leagues because you need that. Like
Mm-hmm.
they got to be like real deal championships,
Yeah,
and real
real
deal
championships.
sponsorships.
Tommy
People
Hickson,
watching.
come up and
Word.
get your
That's
trophy.
what I'm
He
saying.
didn't even play.
Like,
I've
Who
talked
is
about
this?
this so much that by doing this, like this soft way of living, you're creating like non-competitive humans in society.
That
So
part.
how do we
Word.
better
Everybody's a
society if
Nope,
there's
they're not.
no
Nah.
competition? You're status quo and you're good with. I got a trophy. I didn't play a single fucking soccer game, but I got that trophy, and you're gonna put it on your resume. You don't deserve
Don't
that.
deserve it. But then when you get in the real world, you don't even know how to function.
That
Right
part.
A
now,
little
when someone
pressure-
gets a raise and promotion, you're like, "Why
Where's mine?"
did you do that?" Because I've
what-
been doing nothing all year.
That's why the people be out here smoking everybody now. Going postal,
Crazy.
bringing the guns. They don't know how to handle that turnaround, that
Bro,
challenge.
it's
From
That,
every kid
crazy.
giving a trophy.
Because I was
You know?
I stand by it.
Last year they
I
made
stand
younger
by
not
and
everybody can get a
younger.
medal. Sorry.
Gentle parenting's cool
Hashtag.
to a point. To a
That part.
point. Every
That
kid
part.
needs a slap once in a
Alright.
while.
So
Gotta put
to
the foot
end
down.
this episode I have 2 questions left, but it's directed towards the dads.
Okay.
I'll start
I'm
with
somebody's
you.
dad, but go ahead.
What is
That
Would
boy.
you look at the time?
I'm talking shit.
what are
Yeah.
what are 3 words that you would describe yourself as a parent? Like if you could think of them.
Oh, I love that question.
Damn.
3 words to describe myself as a parent. 3 words.
3 words.
Only 3.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's my number one. I said that before.
Protective.
That part.
Mm-hmm. Only 3. Damn.
Oh, you got a list.
I do.
Okay, good for
I
you.
do. I'm trying to pick
Top 3.
top 3. Top 3. I know I'm very protective, super supportive, and I don't know how to describe the last one, but I just want him to be himself. So I want him to his life choices, his life choice type thing, but always making the right one. So I don't know how to describe that last one, but yeah, but definitely protective, wild, supportive.
Look at the
And-
camera and tell him.
Oh, protective.
Here.
This one. Oh, protective, wild, supportive, and
I don't even know what to call that.
word me neither.
Like I would say, it sounds like encouraging almost.
Yeah, that almost sounds falling to
Supportive. Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna cut you off, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
that's
Always be
supportive.
yourself.
Yeah, and
That's supportive.
and loving.
There you go.
Facts.
What about you,
He
Rodney?
gave 15.
What are
Yeah.
what are
Damn, bro. Like, can I
Yeah.
get one? Jeez, I
What
was
are-
saying
I
that,
gave you a
but
different one. I
damn.
gave you a different
I
one.
mean,
what
I
are three
mean, that-
words you would use to describe yourself
That's
as a
number one.
parent?
I'm present as always. I ain't gonna hold you. Whether it's game, I try to make little doctor's appointments. That's here nor there. Another whole nother story. But presence, number one. I'm gonna be there for anything that she needs me for. Any phone call, I'm there. What you need, call me. Definitely loving. That's my number one thing. I love my daughter heavy. She know that. Like love her. OD. I mean, I would say annoying but funny.
That's
Like,
right.
cause I feel like you have to be annoying and just let her know that like yo like you could we friends at the end of the day. Like I'm your homie. Like we cool, but I'm still your parent. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
That's cool.
What are three words you think that she would say about you?
Ooh.
She's right there.
I'm about to say that. I'm saying bring it up here. Come here. Pull up.
No,
But
just
ask her.
and I want to know from you. What do you
Oh,
think?
Yeah, true.
What I think she would say 3 words as for me. It would be like along the same lines. Honestly, loving. Definitely funny. And
Because I already have her answers. I
And-
already asked her off camera.
Ooh.
oh, okay, that's fire. I like this. So yeah, definitely funny, definitely loving. I can't even say annoying. I won't say annoying, but I would say I would say more or less supportive because I push my daughter to do everything. Like I'm on her heels. She know that. Like I push her to do stuff that she don't think she could do, whether it be homework to riding your bike. Like
I don't know if it's because the two of you are in the room, but I'm getting emotional. Flip the camera to me. So I asked Elizabeth off camera what 3 words she would use to describe her dad was, and she said funny, silly, and hardworking.
Yeah, facts. You know what's funny? I want to say hardworking, but
I
I
don't
hate
even think about hardworking.
I hate saying that because it's like that makes me feel like I'm not around. So
As,
it's like, even though
she was recording her demo. She was recording her demo on GarageBand as I asked.
Yeah, nah, fact. And that's something my parents instilled in me too, though. I was gonna say, I wanted to say that too. Hardworking, number one. You might have made me tear up too. Word, nah, cause facts. My,
You
like,
want
yo,
the tissues?
I might need them.
Take a minute.
Nah, but like, nah, for real though. Now my people's is always there, but like, so my
That's
parents,
what we wanted, Elizabeth.
We got him.
We got him.
my parents is cops. Like, her mother's a nurse. I'm a CNA, about to be LPN. You feel me soon? But it's like we work hard,
if you need a
like
job.
hard. It's
Grinding.
real out here. It's real in the
Let
field.
me know if
No,
you
for
But
real.
like, nah, I'm good money. I'm gangster. But like, but like, nah, we work our ass off, and that's when I don't watch my mother work 16 hours, go to sleep for 2 hours, wake up, her job call her, I'll be right there, no problem. And we lived in Long Island. She worked all the way in the Bronx, so it's like that shit right there alone had me like, man, this little job I'm driving in 45 minutes ain't nothing. I'm gonna go do that shit, no questions asked. 13 hours, go to school, wake up, get up from school the next day, sleep 2 hours. Do it all over again next day.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing. It ain't. I'm gonna sleep at work.
2 hours is
Shout out to the job. I appreciate y'all.
Half an hour break game.
But yeah, that's the hard working. Is like that ain't gonna never stop. But it's like I don't want her to look at hard working.
Yeah.
Because as you said, like I want to leave everything to my child. Like if I have another child, to my children. I don't want them to work. I want them to enjoy life. Like
That's a fact.
I enjoy life working hard because I'm able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. You feel me? But
Mhm.
like I want them to be able to just to expand their mind and to go travel the world and just to experience different stuff that we ain't have opportunity to. You
That's
know,
a
so
fact.
it's like I don't want fuck the hard working. Live your life.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Start crying.
You know what,
But it's
you know what
facts,
though?
though.
As
That's my
coming
homie.
from a split household family, right, and being raised by dad, single mom, busted her ass. If you raise your kids right, when they hit a certain age, that hard working thing, it's important. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I hit an age where it clicked for me, and I said, "Wow,
Yeah.
That was for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, fact.
So don't
for me too, all the
dismiss
time.
that.
All the time.
It's important because
Yeah.
if you are raising them correct, which it sounds like you are,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They'll have that epiphany on their own, and it just is a different level of appreciation.
Yeah,
So
no,
don't
facts.
downplay that.
Respect.
Welcome to another episode of Catch Up the Bag. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and dads out
Father's Day
there.
2025.
2025,
Shout out to
you
y'all.
know,
Shout out to all of us. All of us. We
This
need
one
this.
was for you. Shout out to Ed.
Yo,
Shout out
listen,
to my dad.
Shout out to Big Tom, man.
Shout out to Big
R.I.P.,
Tom.
man.
We here with it.
Cheers. Lauren, take us out of here.
Close it. Shut it off.
Cut this shit off, man.
Yeah, I'm
I think
done.
that's the first time I cried on the fucking pod.
You got me